Child of God, it is so hard for you to not be noticed, okay? You are shining so bright. It's hard for people not to see you. And as I say that, God led me to Jeremiah chapter 15. That the people, all people who are against you, are in for a rude awakening. These people who only want death upon your life, who only want you to fail, not only that, but people who think wrongly about themselves, think negatively, wickedly, they are about to seek death itself. Now, this could be literal death or figuratively death. Since these people think so negatively, that's all they're going to see their whole life. Since these people just want to wish death upon your life, that is all they're going to see their whole life. Those who wish for you to be mentally disturbed, okay, and I mean like have disabilities, and those who choose to stay in a stagnant energy in their mind will stay there too. Because at the end of the day, if you're watching this, you passed the test, you made it past those horrible energy, that weird feeling, those evil, thoughts. But some people don't have enough trust in themselves nor God in order to move forward and not be stuck in that stagnant energy. But you did because you are stronger. You are more faithful and you love God and you have trust in God. Also, for those who choose to just lay around and do nothing, basically starve themselves, their mind, their heart, their soul, and body, God is saying they're going to seek famine because they choose to not elevate. They choose to just stay in a position where they feel as if it's hovering them. They have no strength. Also, others wanted you to starve. Others wanted to see you lack, be in poverty, but that's coming 10 times to them. Also, many others wanted you to be captive, be in a bad relationship, be in a bad job, be in a bad home, stuck and stagnant. But God says judgment is upon them, and they will be the ones seeking captivity. Also, for those who don't love themselves or God enough, stay with wicked people or stay with wicked jobs and things, having a hard time surrendering those things. For the connection they have with God, also for themselves, it benefits them. Since they did not choose to walk away, they will stay stuck there, captive to what is hurting them more than building them. And for these people who try to wish nothing but mental harm on you, they act like dogs. They beg, but not only that, they snarl at many people because they are not right mentally. So that's what will kill them themselves, is their own mind. Along with those who have a thick skull and don't care on how they act. Along with those who just claim that they act wild. Really, they're acting out of character, out of God and Jesus' character. These people will end up destroying each other. And God is telling me that He will have no pity upon these people, and neither will you. No one will care that these people will be seeking death. Again, physically or figuratively. Maybe sometimes the death is what they need in order to seek and see a different way of living, especially going through figurative death. No one will stop to these people and ask how are they feeling, because not only did they reject you, they rejected God and God's laws, also characteristics. God is telling me all they did was learn a lesson and then go right back to it. It's like they fall on their feet and they do not care that they fell. But you care that you fall. You want to do everything to get out of the situation that you fell in. But simply, they do not. They just backslide on it. Oh, wherever it takes me is where it takes me type of energy. So God will reach out to them while they're backsliding. And God will destroy that demeanor that they carry. Because God is so forgiving and so loving, but He is tired of holding back. All God is doing is separating Himself and Jesus alone from every little protection that they have. God is about to cause destruction on these people. And God will make sure that some of them can't find love because they have no idea on how to give it. Because they do not want to change their ways. God will make them more lonely than anybody else who's wicked. Even at times where it's supposed to seem so positive for them, God will remind them that He is destroying things around them. Also, many of their parents allow the way they act, especially if they're young boys or young men. God will bring terror into their life, that the parents would not be able to handle what's going on. They will probably faint or feel so fatigued that they can't handle anything. And some of them will pass away. In the Bible, as is scripted, taking their last breath, or at least the last time feeling peace. But meanwhile, those kids that they have raised will still act the same way, not even caring. But their parents will feel automatically disgraced and humiliated because that's who they chose to accept their character with. And anybody else around them who supports this will face the sword of God. They will mentally be disrupted. And He's doing that to them before their enemies, declares Father God. These few people will honestly feel as if they are cursed, telling God that they are cursed. But God will tell them, I will surely deliver you. but only if they have good purpose, great intentions. He will honestly make these people plead to you in the times of them facing disaster. And if that doesn't hit them, it would definitely hit them when God hits their bank account, when God destroys all of their investments and all of their abundance, even destroying their own home. God will allow their enemies to literally just use them. No more protection. And the things that God is about to bring upon them, they have never heard of, never even felt. That's because God's wrath of fire is against them, because they want to act foolish. See, the difference is, it's not that hard to understand you. Especially for God, it's not that hard to know you, to understand the person you are because you are true. That's why God will always care and remember you. And God then took you away from all those sufferings. Sooner or later, if you repost this, they're bound to see your repost. So these words of God will eat them up. Honestly, it causes delight to God, to you, and maybe to them, because now they know things they didn't know about themselves. Or they're finally targeted, like they targeted you. So it gives you a lot of satisfaction that you know this, because you never chose other people over God. You were alone while God was protecting you against these people. And God filled you with truth. And while you're prospering, many others wonder why they are still feeling pain. Simply because these people haven't repented. They didn't change their ways, and neither did they ask for forgiveness. At the end of the day, they're doing these things with a foolish and prideful heart. If they make themselves seem worthy instead of worthless, and turn to God, God will also protect these people. And like you know, many will come against them, but they will also be protected by God, because God is the one who rescues and saves many, including you. I hope this helped you in a way. And if it did, please do leave a comment in the comment section below. Also hit the gift icon. Regardless, God bless you.